on the cloud, and it starts now.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Taylor.
Hi, how are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm so glad that we are yet. I think this is our our
Fourth
fourth
podcast
podcast.
episode.
Yes, of Tamela and Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday. And
Yes.
this is going to be broadcast on December 29th, 2020.
Yes, I'm so excited. So
So I
excited.
am Tamela, owner of Torlitas for that sweet and crunchy taste. Torlitas is a dessert company located right here in the state of Ohio, where we specialize in chocolatey treats. My claim to fame are my Torlita Blondies, which are white corn tortilla chips with milk chocolate, white chocolate, and almond toffee pieces. And if you want to know more about me or my company, you can follow me on any social media platform at Torlitas. That's T as in Tuesday, ORLITAS.
Hi,
Taylor?
I'm Taylor.
Hello.
I'm from Michigan. I am the owner of Taylor's Kitchen. I um I can be found on all social media platforms at Sweet. That's SWEET .spirit SPIRIT treats with an STREATS. I am I create custom cakes and sweet treats. I have recently been been specializing in gluten and dairy free options. And we are here to talk about Treat Talk Tuesday, where we talk about business and we talk about treats and how to help people get started in these areas if you would like to. So, welcome.
Yes, absolutely welcome. So I think today we're going to do a freestyle talk today. And definitely, we welcome any of our listeners' feedback or questions or anything that you want us to tackle as a topic. We are open to that. Anything that relates to business, anything that relates to treats, anything that relates to our lives within reason.
Of course.
Within reason.
Yeah.
Okay, so Taylor, how did we meet?
We met through a social media group that we both were looking at. We were following someone on social media, and she created a group, and in the group we were introduced because we found like a scope squad or somebody else who was interested in like the same things you were interested in, and
Exactly.
so that's how I met Tamela, and it has been fun ever since.
It
I
really
really
has.
I really appreciate that she is consistent in what she does. Um, she is a great person, and we really like just like start talking to each other. And her best friend was like, "She can't become your best friend," and now I'm just like, I don't know. You might have to like I don't know. We might have to all be best friends. I
I know,
think
right? We'll
that's a
all be best
very
friends.
fair assessment that we just all be best friends. Okay,
Well, we're
I like
all in
that
the same
idea.
treat business, really.
Yeah, we gotta have on so
We'll
she
have to get
can
her on. We'll have to get
treat
Dion
with
Carroll
us.
Bakes on as a guest one day for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
for
we can
sure.
share some treat knowledge.
Yes, and I know that we are in our title is called Treat Talk Tuesday, but definitely we want to share more treats, and we do a lot of talking. But it's important things that people need to know if they're starting a business or already in business,
Right.
with desserts or snack foods or confectionery, like I am. So it's good that we do talk about things, because the creative part is creative, but a lot of people skip this in between part where it's the business talk.
Right.
It's the meat and potatoes of your business if you want to survive. So
Right. It's how to the the how to set things up properly so that you don't get stuck with like hey, I made all these desserts but no one's buying them, or I got an LLC, but nobody told me how to like file my LLC, and now I have to
Exactly.
pay like 15% more in taxes because I made like $1,000 over. You know, all of that stuff, all that gray
Oh,
area.
yeah.
So
I
much gray
agree.
area with business. It could be
I
like
agree.
so many breaks, and then it could also be like I just got stuck with, a big tax bill for what?
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
So, we're always in the kitchen creating. We just had a holiday season and people were, purchasing things left and right from the both of us. So, um, I think that it's good to be recognized when people want to come back to you at this time
Yeah.
of the year. And I
Mhm.
know upcoming 2021, people are always, thinking about reducing what they eat, cutting back, getting in shape, and all that good stuff. So
Right.
we'll see how it goes by January 6th. If people still
Sorry.
adhere to their, that's okay. It's life. This is part of life. We're
Yeah,
doing this live.
if you see me doing that, I'm like telling my kid to go to bed because
Oh,
they said they needed
okay.
to like go to bed like 15 times and they have not.
Right, of course. And they're still up. It's all a part of life. Barking dogs, children. So it's all. I think it's just if you're at home and doing Zoom, then it's just part of the process. It's
Right.
okay. You're a mom, and it's
I
okay.
appreciate that. Yeah.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
how busy were you over the past week?
Extremely. I think I pulled a 24-hour one day, at least maybe a couple hours here and there nap. I did, I tried to do as much prep as I'm able to, but I
Mhm.
like for my items to be fresh out the door. I don't like a lot of layovers. So I kind of, it just goes with the territory. You catch a nap here and there, you get up and you do more of it.
Right.
So I
Yeah.
think probably within the 48 hours, I probably got, I'm going to say roughly 8 hours of sleep just here and there because, they were going out so fast. I had to turn it over and I did some new things. I did a Choco Joy Bar where I created
Mm.
a
Oh yeah, I saw that on
chocolate candy
Instagram.
bar.
Yeah, it looked good.
Mhm. Thank you. And I added chopped nuts, crushed tortilla chips, caramel balls, caramel bits. I
Mhm.
added something else. It was something else I added.
She's like, it's all in there and it tastes
It's
good.
it's
Okay,
in there as
it's
a
sweet,
blur
salty,
now.
crunchy, and it all goes together. Yeah.
Exactly. It still stays with that salty, sweet, branding that I do. And it went over very well. So I was happy with my peppermint bark wreath lollies. They
Mhm.
looked like they had a wreath on it. It's a green wreath with a red bow and a red cardinal in there. That was with in white chocolate. That was a really nice one too. But yeah, so I added a couple things to the menu this year, and I had something called a Joy Bundle.
Mhm.
The Joy Bundle had Dion Carroll Bakes mini um, vanilla, I think a vanilla mini pound cake. It
Mhm.
had two peppermint bark lollies. It had two chocolate cocoa bombs, which I thought yours were really cute. I saw
Thank
your pic;
you.
they were very, very cute. Sidebar here: how many did you make this year? I
I
mean, were
mean,
they going out the door? I mean, were they like hand over, hand over?
I s- I sold a lot. I sold a lot. I actually was like, I should count and see like how many I actually sold because like I sold a lot. I know like last week I probably made at least like 80 to 80,
I
I
believe
think.
it.
Yeah. So
I
definitely a
believe it.
lot
Yeah,
because
they're very, very popular.
they were like
I
five
couldn't
in
really
the
get
order.
into I couldn't. Oh, sorry. I made them differently, and I don't think people really took to them because I made them in like a cake sickle
You
style.
yeah. You know what I actually did? I couldn't get the molds until maybe like last week.
They
I
were
got
hard
the
to
mold.
get.
Yeah,
They
and
were hard
so
to get.
I used the plastic one. I don't really know where it's
Mm-hmm.
at. This is my treat shelf
Okay.
behind me, but I don't really know where it's at. But I used the plastic ones up until I got like the silicone molds, and then I did my dairy free ones in the cake sickle molds because they were way
Oh, you did.
easier. Yeah, I was like,
Okay. All
I'm
right.
definitely taking Tamala's idea here because the dairy free chocolate is not built, like the same. Like as far as like how it comes out of the molds and everything, especially like the
Mhm.
plastic ones, they kept breaking. I was getting frustrated. I'm like, these people are asking me for dairy free stuff because they know that I can do dairy free stuff. But once I got the molds, the silicone molds, the circular ones, they were way
Yeah.
easier to make. Yeah, all silicone molds are the truth. Okay.
Oh, good. Yes, they
They
are.
are
They really
definitely the
are.
truth. Yeah, they help
I
so much.
mean, they really are.
Yeah.
So I guess next year, it'll be. I don't know if it really will go out of style. Maybe in the spring or summer. I don't know, but
Yeah,
I
I
think
was
it's very
actually
popular to carry in next to next season, the
yeah,
next
because I
year.
don't know if the snow like went away like the day after the holiday was over for you, but it's like no
Hmm.
snow outside in Michigan and it was like 30 something degrees yet the other day and everything like melted away. It was all looking like a like a winter wonderland and now it just looked like fall. But it's cold, but it still looked
Yes,
like
so
fall. So I was like, I think I'm gonna extend them until January, and then maybe I might do like a bundle deal of some sort, like my
mhm.
cookie of the month, and then bundle some hot cocoa bombs with it.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
I
That's a
think
good
I might do
idea.
something
So
like
you're gonna
that.
do cookie of the month for all next year for
Yeah,
2021.
that's my plan. I'm
Oh,
gonna just do a different
wonderful.
cookie every month because I usually do like treat boxes like every season, like in like the spring I do like one with my red velvet cookie sandwiches, and then I have two cupcakes, then two cookies. Then I put like the peppermint bark. What is it
Mhm.
from the I think it's Gorditas. I don't know. It's some kind of the peppermint bark. But anyway, they do it in different flavors for different seasons, and I love it.
Ghirardelli's.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Ghirardelli's. Okay, yeah. So they have a strawberry one, like in the
Mhm.
springtime, and so I usually put that into my treat box. Um, so cupcakes, cookies, chocolate covered strawberries, and the Ghirardelli strawberry square. I usually do a box. So like every season, I have like a box. And then I'm gonna start doing cookies too. So
Oh, that's nice.
I can have some consistency. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And if anyone's interested, they can definitely hit us up and email us, about your Taylor's treats. We can just say Taylor's Treats or Taylor's
Yeah.
Kitchen. You can email us at treattalktuesday@gmail.com. That's treattalktuesday@gmail.com. That's our very new email that we have
Yes.
for our listeners. Definitely, we
Correct.
want you to reach out to us and
Give us some
let us know
feedback.
if you're interested. If you're
Yeah.
interested in order, and I'm sure Taylor will follow up with you with how to order and stuff like that.
Yes. Yeah. And so
So, also, go ahead.
I was gonna say what so looking to like 2021, what are you expecting for your business? Like what what thing okay, let's do like a reflection. So in 2020, what do you feel like worked for you and what didn't work for you as far as like your business as for Torlitas?
Say it once again. It kind of glitched. Say it again.
So what do you think worked for you in 2020 that you're gonna like take into 2021?
Getting my, well, reassessing really.
Mhm.
reassessing what my business is and how to still service customers and during the pandemic. And of course, with the PPE, doing things differently, letting my customers know that um, I do take care with preparing their items and really showing them the gloves, showing them the face covering, showing them the head covering, and things like that. Because everybody wants to be safe and nobody
Right.
wants to be sick. Some of the things that, I kind of staggered people when they wanted to pick up their items.
Mhm.
I had kind of like a table with a basket. So it was kind of
Mhm.
contactless
Pick up.
pickup and cash or not cash payment, online payments. I set up like Stripe,
Mhm.
Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. You have to really be where the customer is with their payment on their in their payment form. And so those you just have to do that as a business. Everybody doesn't have PayPal or know how to get to PayPal. Everybody doesn't, and then you have to get like one of those merchant machines, which I haven't gotten yet
You
for
know what?
credit card payments.
Mhm. I got one from Office Depot for like $10 for Stripe, but
Oh,
I haven't I got my Stripe account, but I haven't had any orders from there yet. I've had people ask me about Venmo, but I don't really know how that works. I haven't looked into it, but I do know um, for like PayPal, like somebody wanted to pay with a credit card. So it's an app you can do like PayPal here, and you can put in
mm-hmm.
the information in like have the card and you can put it in that way. So if they wanted to pay with card, you could do that too. But that wouldn't really be contactless, but it's an option for if you have
Definitely.
PayPal. Yeah, and they just have a
Definitely.
credit card without an account.
Yeah, I think people are more, before like early 2020 and before that, people are really not coming around to paying with a credit card and scared to give out the numbers and things like that, especially for a certain
Right.
segment of people who are probably
Mhm.
over 35, over
Yeah.
40. People are just skeptical. And I think
Mhm.
because of the times, this is just the way commerce is done,
Right.
and people aren't going out as much and people are not wanting to be face to face with you, as the
Yeah,
normal,
that is
yeah, as the
definitely
normal
weird.
way of doing business,
Yeah,
face
that
to
people.
face, handshaking and stuff like
Mhm.
that. So, another way that I have kind of done something different since
Mhm.
2020 is that I've been offering ebooks. So, hopefully, I can get more into doing ebooks, sharing what I know pretty much
Right.
in a electronic form so it can be via videos or step-by-step guides to doing many things when it comes to having a food-based business. So those are the things kind of gave me a new perspective since 2020.
That's definitely important. It is awfully weird like for people not to like like engage with you when they're picking up something. You know what I mean? Like normally people like, "Oh, I never heard about you," or "I haven't heard about this or that," and they're like
Yeah,
willing to like talk to you. And now everybody's like, "Hey, here, pick up my stuff. Bye." It's like, okay. You know what I mean? Like,
it's weird. It's
yeah, it
strange.
is. It's like we're still human beings. We still need contact. Um
Mhm.
Even though I have, people that I come in contact with, and I am very cautious because I do have people, that I care about and that I take care of.
Mhm.
It's just strange that like it's like people are turning into more into less social because of the quarantine. Like basic
Mhm.
social things like not being able to like sneeze. I don't know what's gonna happen with like allergy season in like 2021 or
Oh
like
my goodness.
because people are acting crazy when you sneeze and stuff like that. So um yeah, being cautious.
Sneeze, cough.
Yeah, like people
anything. I mean,
people just act like nobody has ever had any kind of illness aside from like coronavirus. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it gets
yeah,
better.
I think it's going to last until, the middle of the year at least. So I think getting these, being able to do electronically
Hmm.
in the near future, now and in the near future, is beneficial to any business, any brick and mortar business, any online business. You got to have these things in place, at least electronic payment systems, way for people to order and things like that, in place. I'm still working on some of the things that I need to do. So I don't have it all sewed up.
Right.
I don't want to, I'm not the poster child of what you should have, in place, but I'm working
Right.
on it, and definitely maybe I will, share, my journey on, setting those things up. So we'll see. Let me know if you're out there, send us an email at treattalktuesday@gmail if you're interested and want to know how I set up these payment systems, and have to update my website and things like that. So it's real tedious work, but it has to be done, and it can be farmed out. You can hire someone to do it,
True.
definitely. And I think Taylor or myself could help you with that as well. So
Yeah, definitely. And everything's gonna come together. That's what I have to
mhm.
keep, reminding myself of. Even if
So what about you?
yeah, even I think that's like the reflection is is a good point to start, just seeing, or the assessment, how this year went. Actually, I feel like this year has been a lot of growth for my business. Just continuing to stay consistent and posting and making treats, and just getting my name out there more because it's a different time, I'm used to like doing like having a job and then having this as like a side business that I do. But this year changed that. I don't have to go in and work for anyone else. So now I'm
Mhm.
fully working for myself. So
Good
that
for you.
brings on a whole lot more challenges. But it's welcome because why did I spend so much time investing in somebody else and I could have been investing that time in myself? And so that's what this year has really taught me. If anything, I should bet on me. I should bet on my support system. I should bet on my reason why I'm doing this business, in the first place. So that's what I've learned. Just bet on yourself. Um, keep thanking God. I praise God for everything
Absolutely.
that's happened this year. I'm thankful
Absolutely.
that He gets the glory, for my
Yes.
business, for everything that I do. So I'm excited about that. I think in 2021, since it has crept upon me so fast, had a lot of family transitions this year. So
Mm,
just gonna keep pressing forward. Believe the
yeah.
best is yet to come. So.
I totally agree with that. And I always say, in any time that I'm able to talk about my business, that, as my mother always said, who knew God had a sweet tooth? Because this business was born out of an actual dream. I was sleeping, I woke up and thought about, this product over 20 years ago, Torlitas. And I always say that I'm just a vessel, God. I'm just a vessel. Do with it what you want, and I'm just a vessel to make it happen. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
That's a
But
good story to
definitely.
stick to.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
definitely a good story to stick to.
Yeah. So you said that we had talked about offline how we want to definitely have guests on our show who are in the food business or treat making business. And we definitely want to throw it out there that if anyone's interested, please join us, for the next Treat Talk Tuesday. We'll contact you. You can DM us. And you're at what, Taylor? If I
My
can contact you.
all my social media platforms is at SWEET.spirit, SPIRIT.treats, and that is on Instagram and Facebook as well.
All right, cool. I'm at Torlitas. That's T as in Tuesday, ORLITAS on Instagram and Facebook mainly, and also Twitter. Actually, I'm really not good at the Twitter part, but I need
Not
to
I
improve it.
have an account and it's not tweeting the way it's supposed to be tweeting.
Right, right. But this podcast, this audio podcast can be heard on anchor.fm,
Yes.
Spotify, Google Podcasts, and probably a dozen more platforms wherever you're listening to your podcast. Look us up, Tamela and Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday.
Yes.
Also, we're going to open up a new YouTube page, so you can get a visual of what we,
Exciting.
yes, yes, get a
You can put
visual
a
of who we
face to
are,
the
put a face with a
voice.
name. Yeah, face with a voice, exactly. And we hope to be able to do maybe a demonstration or at least have a video for you to see us making treats or using the tools, because there's definitely a lot of tools that we use in our businesses that makes
True.
life easier. So
Yes,
we hope to
definitely.
give you a more visual expression of our podcast.
Yes.
And you have a vanilla cake that you are working on, or you're going to
I'm
show us
working
maybe in the future?
I will show you in the future, but tonight I had to bake a gluten, dairy, and corn-free lemon pound cake because my brother has allergies to certain desserts, and so I make some desserts for him. So I have gluten-free and dairy-free options, as you heard, because I talked about the hot cocoa bombs earlier. Working at the
Mhm.
dairy-free chocolate, so yeah, I specialize in those areas, and yeah, trying to help people who can't just go to the store and pick up something that they like because they have, you know, they have an allergy, or sometimes people just want stuff that's homemade, made by people that they know. So
Absolutely.
yeah, I also have a
Eh,
ebook on simple syrups, and that can be found through my Instagram, which is at Sweet Spirit Treats. If you click the link in my bio, you will be able to purchase the ebook. It is about simple syrups. We have natural simple syrups as well as simple syrups with processed sugar. Um, but it's a great book. Gives you all types of instructions, how to cook it, different recipes, and so that can be purchased through there if you would like.
and how much is it?
Oh, it's $10 for the
All
ebook,
right, good.
and you
All
can
right,
keep it
wonderful.
forever.
Yeah, I purchased my copy. I have yet to go through all the recipes, but let me tell you, you don't want to miss it. It's everlasting. You can use it for a variety of reasons. And I know that Taylor, she has done a wonderful job with her treats and her desserts and things like
Thank
that.
you.
And that is something that she is sharing with all of you. So congratulations on your ebook, Taylor,
Thank
and
you.
looking forward to more.
Thank you. I'm excited. So what do you have going on at Torlitas?
Well, at Torlitas, it's still the busy season up until Easter. Easter normally is also a big chocolate holiday,
Yeah.
besides Valentine's Day and Mother's Day. So it's kind of like I roll into those kind of waves. It'll dip down in, normally, we'll just put it this way, it comes in waves.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I'll
Yes.
stick to my signature blondies, which is the number one fan favorite. It's the way that it's the one that created all this, is the
Yes.
signature blondies, which are the drizzle of milk chocolate, white chocolate, and almond toffee pieces. So I'll go. I'll have some maybe some features for the upcoming weeks of things. Maybe I'll do a chip of the month idea, maybe just like you.
That would be
Sure.
awesome. So this has been Tamela and Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday. We hope you enjoy, and we will see you next week.
Yes, and definitely, if you have anything that you want us to cover, please hit us up at Tamela and Taylor's Tamela and wait. Treat Talk Tuesday at gmail.com. I've screwed it up. Treat Talk Tuesday at gmail.com. Or you can follow us at Torlitas and at Taylor's.
Oh, Sweet Spirit Treats. Sweet Spirit Treats on IG and Facebook. Sorry,
We'll
guys.
get it together one day. It ain't today, but you know what we mean. All right. Have a good one, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
All right. Okay. So, is this it? Okay.